Hello, I'm going to be doing the history of motor development. I believe it is important to know the history since we always are looking at skills over time and history has an impact on those skills. First period is going to be the maturational period. This period was from the 1930s to World War II. This is the period of how genetics affected motor development, how observers did the naturalistic observation, as well as biological makeup. The two main researchers during this time is Giselle as well as McGraw. Giselle is one who was researching through how babies were going through similar situations, what phases they were, all and depending on their age and their month stage, what phases they were going through. McGraw was doing the scientifical twins, which were the Johnny and Jimmy twins. The next period we were talking about is normative and descriptive. This was from 1946 to the 1970s. This is the period of school-age kids, seeing how motor skills went through there, and focused on describing the motor performance capabilities of those children. The next time period was process-oriented. Process-oriented was from 1970s to 1989. This is kind of in the name, but how one would internally process versus observing the external motions. It's how one would process internally. The next is the dynamical system, and that's the 1970s to the 1989. And that one was more of the between crawling and walking phase, how one would transfer from crawling to walking and solving the movement problems. The next phase and the last phase, because it is the current phase, went from the 1990s to current, and that is the interdisciplinary period.